Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about writing pens. I have been an artist and been using pens and pencils and crayons and anything that makes a mark on things since I could hold it in my hand. I am a designer by my career as a CAD designer. I have a degree in game design. I have taken lots of different design and art classes. I love art. I love just creating things with my hands, and it always starts with writing. And so today I want to just make a quick video about my writing pen, my pen collection. If this is a thing you're into, then please stick around. You might find something you like. If not, then you might want to skip this video because this is all I'm going to be talking about. And so let's just get started. All my life I grew up drawing on the insides of cigarette cartons. My grandfather smoked a lot when I was growing up. I was raised by him, and we didn't have a lot of money, so when I was a kid I was given a pencil like this, which is he was a carpenter by hobby and a kind of a side hustle, so he had a lot of carpenter pencils, and he would break down his cigarette cartons because the inside was like just regular white paper, so you could draw on it. And that was my drawing paper growing up. And then later on in life, when I started going to college, and I remember when these pens were released, or at least when the marketing of them really took off in the 90s. The Pilot gel pens came out, and I love these pens. I've used so many of these. I actually had several of these that I saved for the longest time. I think I used up about 18 of them or 19 of them in my 4 years of college, which isn't that many considering, doctors use like hundreds. But for just as a game designer, I used a lot of these pens. I did a lot of writing and drawing and stuff. This was a long time ago too. So anyways, these were the pens that I used for the longest time. And then there was like, these little, this is like one of those pens that you get as a sample. This one is for James E. Dickmeyer. I don't know. I found this pen, or I got this pen for free from a doctor's office or something. It was like one of those sample pens that they give out. I use this one quite a bit just because it has a really good writing tip. I don't know why it's got a really good feel to it. It feels nice, and it's got the little nub on the end that's for like tablets or whatnot, but it doesn't work. But it feels good. Anyways, then I started finding that there were pens, and this is a pencil, so this one's a little different. This is my drafting pencil. So this pencil is actually titanium, and it's got a topographical pattern etched in it. And this one I got from CountyCom. Now, this is where I kind of started entering this world of like, wait a minute, there are pens that people actually like pay money for, real money for, and they keep forever. Like they collect them, and then this whole world was kind of open to my eyes, and it was probably some stupid Instagram post or something, one of those stupid algorithms that just gets you. But I found these refined pens, and I absolutely love them. These are I think they're called the EP1s, and this one is the copper, and it's just a little bolt action pen. And then they have titanium, the titanium version, and then they have this brass version. And they're all the same length. I think they're like 5 inches or so, which is, my hand, I don't know, it's about, probably 4 inches to 7 inches, or so. So I'm just saying this is a good size. I like writing with these pens. I do a lot of writing. I take lots of notes, and I don't like typing notes. I'd rather write them down because then I can scribble thoughts. And a lot of my thoughts, my notes look like an insane person, like the Joker wrote them, but they make sense to me. So this is a little pen that I got for free that I just thought was cool. It was a free gift from like Blade HQ. It's a little, I don't know who the pen is. I think it's a Kaiser pen. I'm not sure, or Civivi or somebody. I don't even remember. Sorry, Wii pen. And then we got the space pen, the Field Notes space pen, which I just think is really neat. It explains it in the thing about the space pen. There you go. So anyways, and it comes in a little case. It looks like it's on the moon. So the pen is this little writing pen, and it works great. So it's all pressurized, so it works in zero gravity, and works when it's frozen, like in the coldness of space and everything. And then I've got this type of pen, which is just like a marker. So I think I showed this in another video, but this is just my Sharpie that I use at work when I need to mark something on a wall or something, like on a stud. And it's nice because it's got a little gasket in it that keeps the marker moist, so it doesn't dry out on you. This is my I think the Baculus pen. It's a titanium bolt action pen, and it's got this little spinner thing on the top, and it's got a little tungsten ball on the top, and it's got the little Wii logo on the inside. It's just a fun pen to have. And then this is a pen, one of the Chavez pens, yeah, I've got one of his knives. It's escaping me, but it's early, guys. This is actually an early morning for me, but this pen is a good pen. I like it because it's the size. I got it on sale, but it was just one of those kind of spur purchases. Then this pen I just got recently. This is my pen from Tactile Turn. They created a new type of pen that was like they called it the switch. So it's like the switch mechanism, like an old school light switch. And I really like it, and I've been wanting one of these new pen styles just to add to the collection, and I had it engraved. The engraving just says "This too shall pass." It's kind of cheesy, but it reminds me that, you know, no matter what's going on, it's going to pass, the good times and the bad, so always be ready. Then I got this one. This is a pen from Tactile Turn also. This is the Smoking Tire podcast, a special edition. I think they made like 100 of these or so. And this bolt action pen is amazing. And what I love about the reason I got it, the podcast is all right. I've listened to it a few times, but the reason I got it is a DLC pen. So it's I've dropped this thing. It's been through the wash, and it looks just fine, and it works perfect, and there's nothing wrong with it. So I love this pen. It's a great pen. Now these last three pens are pens that I really don't use. Oh, I guess I kind of skipped this one. So this is a pencil. This is a mechanical pencil. I don't know much about it. It was given to me by a guy that works at my company. My company, the main house, or I guess the mothership, is in Japan, and so he came over from Japan and was working for us for a while. And one day he just gave me this pencil, and it's, you know, it might mean nothing to him. He was just like, here, I know you like writing pencils. This one's a nice pencil, but it meant a lot to me. So I've been holding on to this pencil, and I use this pencil quite a bit. I don't know anything about it. It's just a nice, very nice pencil. And yeah, it's great. So back to these. Okay, so these are the pens that I just own. These are limited edition. They're called seasonals from Tactile Turn, and so they only make so many of them. This one is called the Jolly Roger, and this is an all titanium it's got like a paint, like a Cerakote paint that makes it look like a wood, like on a ship, and it's got the red for the Jolly Roger flag, the red. And anyways, I'm just kind of rambling. I'm going off track because this pen's so beautiful. I'm losing focus. Anyways, this is one of their seasonal pens. Another one of their seasonal pens was the Miami Vice version. I love 80s style pens just because I'm an 80s kid, and so I really like this pen. It's got that neat little palm tree there, and just the styling and the design and the oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bang the camera. The painting, the Cerakoting, it's just all of it. It's just a beautiful design. And this one is a push button. I've never even used it. It's still got the cap. And so it's got a push button with the release. And last and definitely not least, this is my favorite pen. This is the seasonal 8-bit. So this one obviously takes design characteristics from the Nintendo. So it pays homage to the NES, and it's just one of those pens that I have carried a few times. But it's worth it. I love this pen so much. Yeah. Anyways, I just love it. So these pens are expensive. Okay. These are about $150 a pen. Some of these are not. If you want to get into inexpensive pens, my CountyCom, like the pencil, I also have a CountyCom pen that I don't have on me right now. I think I left it out of my truck. They're $30. I think this one was 35. This pen I got on sale for about $70 or $80. I this one's 125. This one's 150. They're expensive. So if you want, if pens are your thing, and these ones down here are like, I think this one's like 69 or $70. You'll have to check the Refine website. I will put links down below just in case you want to take a look at these websites and see kind of what the world looks like. But I'm just saying, you get into it and you might get sucked in. Excuse me. So anyways, I'm going to go grab some coffee because it's early. I left the window open. I wanted the birds to chirp and to kind of try to make my unchipper voice sound a little more chipper. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys on the next one.